I see.
Welcome back to Let's Do Lunch. Ex-Pussycat doll Ashley Roberts is still with us. You having a good time?
That was a little unexpected.
Yeah.
But it was something I could mark off the bucket list. So.
Yeah, walking on broken glass.
All happens on Let's Do Lunch.
All right.
It all happens here.
How are your feet, both of you? All right?
They feel a little funny.
They feel a bit funny. It feels like
you still feel
you've been
like-
walking on glass. What kind of sensation?
How that feels. All right. Now, you've been voting for which dish you want Gino to cook next.
And you had to choose between my ribeye steak with blue cheese, butter and onion rings or the pork chop with mustard and cider sauce. And I can reveal right now that the winner is 73% of the votes that gone to the ribeye steak.
Come on,
Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay.
Beautiful ribeye steak. I love ribeye steak because it's got a little bit of the fat in there, so it marbles everything. But there are things we have to do. I'm going to show you how to prepare a butter, a flavored butter, with blue cheese, chopped parsley and the lemon zest.
Okay.
So if you can chop everything, put it into the butter. Make sure that the butter is always soft, and then give it to me. Now, from the butter to the butter, for the onions, what we got here, to prepare the butter for the onions, is very simple. It's flour and a very cold beer.
Wow.
Okay, that's the way you have to do. So put the flour first, pour all the beer, and just whisk everything together with a bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
I'm going to put the salt and pepper for you. Once you've done that, Ashley, if you can do me a favor, if you can slice the onions this way, about half centimeter thick.
Sure.
Okay?
On it.
Done. As you whisk, as you pour, whisk at the same time.
Whisk and pour.
Is it? Yeah, whisk and pour. Whisk and pour. That's it. Whisk and pour.
and pour.
It's all about whisking and pour.
You gotta do it with the other hand.
Now, what we got here?
Yeah, just like
Oh, yeah, sorry. If you're right-handed, do it use the right hand.
Okay.
What we got here? I got a little bit of sunflower oil that is heating up. I'm going to show you later how do you get the sunflower oil nice and hot and perfect. Now, the steak. Let's talk about the pan here. The first pan that everybody would go for is a non-stick pan, like this one. I'm going to show you the difference with the other. Non-stick pan is coated by Teflon. It's called Teflon. It's something that people spray on the pan so it becomes non-stick. Okay. Great when you have to cook a steak like this instant and prepare a sauce with it. Good to go into the oven. But it's not very good with direct heat. So if you put under a very hot grill...
That can go in the oven?
This can go in the oven, but if you put under direct heat, so under a very hot grill, the Teflon starts to peel off.
Oh, okay.
So not very good with that.
Right.
Let me show you the other two that you can use. 1 second. There you go. Okay, first of all, we have on my left hand a griddle pan.
Yeah, these are
Fantastic.
good, aren't they?
Again, it's got Teflon in. It can take a lot of heat, the griddle pan.
Nice and heavy, isn't it?
Nice and heavy. Not very good if you have to deglaze the pan. So if you have to prepare a sauce into this one, it's not very good. Okay? And whatever you do, now that we're talking about the Teflon, never put in the dishwasher. A lot of pan manufacturers, they tell you to put in the dishwasher. From time to time, it will peel off.
Okay.
Just use a sponge. Don't grate it. Just use a gentle sponge and clean it out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I'm telling you,
Yeah.
but... if you don't cook, what are you going to do with a griddle pan? Hitting somebody.
Yeah, hit you in the head with it.
So, with a little sponge. The worst thing you can do with the Teflon and non-stick, Ashley, is metal.
Right.
So if you grab metal with it, you're going to ruin it. What you have to use is a wooden spoon or plastic spoon.
Can I just say very quickly on a griddle pan, it's what's the purpose of the griddle pan? Is it just... It's not just to make the marks and make it look pretty.
Well, mainly, to be honest with you, it's to cook food healthier. So it's mainly
not in the fat.
It's not in the fat. It sits on top and then the fat goes away. What I got here, I'm going to put a little bit of butter before we talk about the other pan. And I got my ribeye. Important, always cook the steak when it's room temperature. Okay.
So how long would it have to be out in the fridge for?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Often people make the mistake. What they do, they cook the steak straight after the fridge. And you know what's happened? The steak is very cold. The oil is very hot. It doesn't cook through.
Okay.
Okay, so slowly,
So
put a bit of garlic there and loads of thyme.
Okay.
Okay, like
Do you want me to season this butter?
I'm also going to put a little bit, a touch of oil, a bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Now, talking about the pan, very quickly, stainless steel pan, unless you are a professional chef, don't bother. Go for a non-stick one because this is going to stick. Yes, this is good for the dishwasher. Yes, it's good to go in the oven. Yes, it's good to go under the grill, but it sticks. Okay? So very important. The other thing as well, whenever you buy a frying pan, you're going to have to spend, Mel, a good 25 to 30 pounds.
Really?
Yes, it's all about the bottom on the pan.
Heavy bottom.
If it's an heavy bottom,
It's better.
that's
Yeah.
the way you want. It spreads the heat much better.
Okay.
Now, where are we? Okay.
I don't know
flame
how we
is
need to get this done.
Okay,
I'm
the flame-
whisking.
Whisk away, whisk
Okay.
away. Put the onions. If you cut the onions, put
Yeah.
the onions into the butter.
Okay.
How long does the pan last,
Now-
a decent pan last? How often do you have to replace
Depends on
them,
how
really?
much you look after it.
And how much you use it,
Yeah, and how
presumably.
much you use it. But I
Fine.
would say 3-4 years.
Okay.
Absolutely
So it's worth
fine.
Do I
money.
separate these or just pop
Yeah, no,
them
no,
in there?
just separated them. Now, what
Just-
you want
we
to
just
do,
pop it-
separated them.
Right.
What you put the butter in cling film, okay? And what you want to do, you want to start to create like a sausage shape, okay? Like a little sausage shape. So you put on the rolling like that.
Yeah.
You roll it nice and tidy. Then you put in the fridge, or you can put in the freezer. If you put in the freezer, it can last up to 3 months. Okay?
Ooh.
So this is nice and hard.
Nice.
What I want you to do after to slice me a couple of slices.
Okay.
Okay, now what I got, the butter is ready. How do we know if the sunflower is hot enough? You pick up a little bit of butter, go straight in there. Can
Oh,
you see
yeah.
those bubbles coming up?
Yes.
It means that it's ready.
Okay.
So, it's very important to do. Ashley, can you please turn the steak?
Turn the steak. With
Yeah.
this?
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah. See, I just said not to use metal on a Teflon.
That was me. That's all metal, my options.
That's so cruel.
No, no. Then, actually, that was cruel on
He
me.
did that on purpose, babe.
I did that on purpose because what's happened? If, as far as you don't touch the pan and you only touch the meat, it's fine to use metal.
Okay.
But if you have to scrap it, don't use
Yeah.
metal, use a wooden spoon.
Wooden
Very important
spoon.
with steak, never to season the steak as you're cooking it, because if you put salt, the moisture goes away and it becomes tough. The
Right.
way to do it, gently cook it.
How are you cooking it? Because there are different ways.
Medium
of-
rare, medium rare, medium
Do you
rare.
like it like that, Ashley?
Yeah, I do actually.
A
Once
little
you
bit of
cooked
blood.
it,
Medium, medium rare.
leave it to rest for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
You may
Okay.
think 5 minutes is quite a lot, but it's not. The steak needs to rest.
Okay.
I got one here. Usually what I do, I put foil on top, because then the heat
Keeps
doesn't
it
go away.
warm. Yeah.
And now is the time to season it, right at
Okay.
the end. Salt and pepper. Actually, can I have 2 slices of that butter there, please?
2 slices?
Okay. Yes, please. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil goes into my watercress.
How do you-
Can we check that this is okay?
Yeah.
Please.
Wait, what do I do?
Slice it, slice it, slice it.
Oh, flip.
This is not
Slice it, Ashley,
I'm
slice it.
slicing!
Okay, you can put that in a
slices,
kitchen
like
towel.
These aren't quite ready.
Beautiful,
but-
beautiful,
Okay, one.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Butter goes in there. Okay, a little bit of watercress. We're going to put on the side. How is my crispy onion?
They're sort of all right. They're not brown enough, really, but
That's okay, that's okay. They're nice and crispy,
they're
fantastic.
crispy, yeah.
You know why they're not brown? Because the oil is brand new. They don't have to be brown.
All right, okay.
So, a little bit of salt goes on top. Guys, this is how you make my ribeye steak. With blue cheese butter and crispy onion rings.
Ashley, cooking.
Often people do make the mistake. They see something that is not brown,
Yeah,
especially
see,
when
I
they deep
looked at it
fry,
and thought, ooh.
and you think, no, it's not cooked. No, 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 absolutely not, because the oil is clean and the flour is nice and
It's just nice
beautiful.
and light and
Yeah.
fresh, yeah.
Right.
I'll have a little.
Who
then.
wants to try from the audience? Come here, you two, both of you, here, down here, quickly. Do you eat meat? Good.
Wow, that's really good.
Quick, girls, come down.
Quick.
That's delicious.
That's it.
Hi.
We need
Hi.
to get them.
Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
you've
What's
already
your
done
name?
it.
I'm Pixie.
Pixie.
Emily.
Emily. Emily, this is for you. Okay. Pixie.
And another bit, yeah.
Have a bite of the onion ring. Do you like onion
Yum.
rings? Yeah, you are. How is it?
It's fantastic.
It's nice and ribeye because it's got the fat in there. What about the crispy onion?
It's very nice. It's very crispy.
It's very that's what they call crispy onion. A big round of applause for my two girls here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, well, that's it for today. All our recipes are on our website, as well as details of how you can get involved in the show. Huge thanks to the lovely Ashley Roberts. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Tune in tomorrow, and our guest will be Funny Man Russell Kane.
That's all for today. See you at 12:30 tomorrow. Mwah!